Okay, they made a new button, like you have to choose in the cloud or on the computer.
Okay. Ah.
Now we're on recording.
Big online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we are again.
Yeah, Robert and me have just been talking about the intensity of the last week. There's been a lot of shifts, a lot of changes. A lot of us have gone through a lot of purging. And I mean, really, really deep purging. It's like someone put your finger down in your core pattern and kind of squeezed and said, nothing is going to remain when I remove my finger, you know? So what, there's like no escape these days.
Yeah.
No escape. Yeah. And I noticed it too. And I also read a lot of the energies from what I get from clients and people connecting to me and friends talking and stuff. And there's been one particular subject that has been up the last week with all these changes because they have been so deep.
Yeah.
And that has actually been stress in the body.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's not what you call the normal stress that people experience at work and in different situations, but it's like when the body let go of a lot of stuff in a short time and bring in a lot of new stuff in a short time. Many have felt like there is like a stress component in the cells during this process.
Okay.
Yeah. And someone said, do you think that that could be a subject? And I said, definitely.
And that someone had a specific description of how the stress feels.
Yes, it's like when your cells are kind of buzzing to the degree where you don't know what to do, where you don't know how to deal with it. It's like, it's not the energy you feel when there's something to be released, but it's just I think it's the heightened level of the energies being felt in the cells. And it, because you're not kind of used to operating on that vibrational level, it can feel like a stress in the cells in the body.
Okay,
so someone says like you're buzzing out of your mind, out of the range or whatever. But it's been several discussions around that I have, and also.
Can I describe it as because of all these new energies, the cells are unloading and reloading in a quickened phase, and they don't have time to adjust or
integrate.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I definitely think so. So
I got something for that, I feel.
Yeah. And I will try to bring in some of the smoother cosmic celestial energies after you.
Yeah.
So
let's start on that. So this is focused on the stress effect on the bodies from the quick releases. The cells are bursting and buzzing, and they need integration. So we are going to support the integration of cells in these changes of energies.
it felt like a very, very soothing energy. And what I picked up was that it was informing the body that it is safe for the body to go through these intensities
Mm.
uh, in the shifts that are taking place with the physical body right now. It also felt like comforting it. Um, and interestingly enough, there was a very, very high, very soft energy that kind of came in my body. It came a lot in the right side, probably because that's a lot of that comes in. But it kind of made this space like a safe space
Mhm.
to go through this, and that it is okay to feel stressed in this,
Yeah, in this
and
manner.
that
Yeah.
it is okay to allow this to take place, and that there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with you if you experience it like this, like being completely stressed out and don't know what to do and what to eat and when to sleep and whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Because there is this thing that is also taking place with our bodies, where a lot of light is being brought in, and that is the body starts to produce some chemicals that keep us very alert,
Yeah.
very energized. And that also can cause kind of a stress energy in the body. Let me see if I got something
Yeah.
I can ring in on that one. Ai a me ni a koto ia mana ia ke te tio tona me ni kia katana na shaka ko io tono no mini a kato ia te ai a koshono me ni a kate ia no io toto tono shete no ia ma a ki o koto e te ia mena ka sto i tindo io mena kata ia na io koto no mena kishnta ia wata na shio kotai. I'm being shown that one of the things that also take place when we move into this, or when a body move into this stress thing, is that it releases a lot, oftentimes more than we manage to kind of transform. So there is a lot of stuff that might be kind of hanging around. And that is, kind of very dense energies, right? While what is coming in is very, very high energy. So there is like extremely discomfort being felt between what you bring in and what haven't completely left yet.
Mm.
And that kind of also affects that situation. I don't know if it's possible to clear anything around that.
It is. I
Yeah.
can feel it because it's like collective density,
Yeah.
collective how do you say it? Pollution
Yeah.
in a subtle way, collective pollution of the energies. So let's focus on that. So get clear collective
Yeah.
polluted energies in our fields. To start knowing Coco no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
I felt two things that was kind of specific with that energy, besides clearing. The one was that it strengthened kind of the body's ability to transform quicker. Like the body got more guts, more energy to transform with. And the other thing was it kind of, because when it's all density is kind of hanging around, it's like, it can look like a plate or a dense cloud or anything.
Yeah.
Energy kind of went in and cracked that into minor pieces that made it kind of feel easier to deal with. So instead of having a huge heavy cloud hanging around you, there's just more like
Shattered parts.
shattered and minor debris that is felt, so that it felt kind of easier. Absolutely splendid.
Thank you.
Yeah. I got a fire dragon here, probably sustaining the inner fire in people to kind of remember to breathe. Remember that we can use our breath to transform too. I'm just going to bring it in a little bit and see. Badua bestoi. Bestoi badoi. Bestoi bedoi. Bestoi bedoi. The fire dragon just reminds us that there is the essence of pure light, of intense pure light within us. And when we choose to open ourselves up and kind of breathe that energy through, there is nothing, no kind of density that can withstand that energy. So it reminds us to use it. And it's an easy tool to use when you're around, when you're out, where there's a lot of people and you really need something to clear you quickly. Take that deep breath. No one will look twice on you if you just take a deep breath. Yes.
Breathing makes me yawn. Then it works.
Yes, then we know it works. And Robert knows we know it's.
Yeah, no, but seriously, if you do your breath exercises, and I start yawning, and because I can feel it and it comes into my system.
Yeah.
Then it works.
The dragon energy is very potent right now because I feel It's intense, but it's very easy to use because everybody can take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Everybody, and no one will look twice on you.
That's interesting because that part of course, no one would look twice at you, but there's also some part of energy which can be helped a little bit, that people are more trusting whatever they do, that they do the right thing.
Yeah.
And so a little bit of empowerment of doing the right thing and stand for what you feel.
Yeah.
No fight bara yuko tini osta so bratai yun doyo noyo ostayo mashoyo oi ni no yo toi oyo no ora ni kai kushni on da Hushon no mo domo nomo 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 yo no no Shakamonyo moni no.
I love that energy. My experience was that it went straight to my solar plexus. Kind of took it open, and you got the feeling, I'm here. I can do this. No one ever with me anymore. It's just like,
Yeah, beautiful.
Completely. It was so planted. It was so down to the ground. It's like rooted within you, straight down. But the interesting thing also was that, let me see, I'm just going to do it like this to make it easy. My solar plexus ended up looking like this.
Okay.
With those lines kind of balancing both, and the circle in the middle felt like it got, there was an energy integrated within it that makes it like a completely strong shield, not a shield that closes, but that sets a frequency that says only love is accepted, everyone else go away.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. Wow. I hope everybody will feel that.
Maybe I should have painted like a smiley face on it or something. But it was interesting because it was very round, and it came like, that was a really, really good one. And I think that also is something that a lot of people can benefit greatly from, because how often don't we go out and we meet all these energies, and it just takes one moment to slip out of yourself, and then you feel, oh my God.
Yeah.
Took in, I feel the collective, I feel this, I feel that, it's harsh as anything. And if you just can remember this sequence from Robert with this shield, kind of only love accepted there, everything else goes away. Yeah, I can manage, I can go out and I can show myself, and only love is allowed.
Yeah, and it's not overdoing it. It's just being, and not arguing or discussing, or just be. That's the love part as well.
Yeah.
But it's for me, it feels like I'm grown the last couple of weeks, like enormously. It's like if I really understand what I'm focusing on, it doesn't matter if it's collective or whatever, it will be created at that moment. And you have a beautiful translation of it, because I'm just putting my intention in there, but I couldn't see the result of it. It was really nice to work with you in that. Yeah, but I think it's also there in the throat, so we still have to do something there, because if you're standing there, and even if you're not discussing or arguing or quarreling about convincing anybody, it's still, you have to speak out that you don't do that, or you have to speak out that you just that you are just on love. That's why the throat is doing all kind of pre-activations already. So let's look at that. Soi noi o noi o ho toi o no mundai no nyo no vandaya na o no shandai on 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 no daya no yu daya ni o no
This felt very aligning between the heart and the third eye, so that the throat, how to say, could expand, and that the insights that we get that comes in can be freely expressed. But the expression will always be supported by our higher heart, so that we really can learn to constantly speak from a place of the true love. And then I got an interesting picture, because it was like I got a huge yellow bright light, like a huge circle sun here, like this kind of, and from the outer edge of it and down, crossing my throat, was like an X. Okay, what's this? Is this something I need to let go? No, it was a balance point for the incoming energy and the receiving energies, like two pyramids kind of meeting in the trough.
Wow.
And this energy looks like a huge sun, kind of fueled. This space is these pyramids with a beautiful, beautiful energy to kind of support and keep this, establish it completely. So that it's kind of, I've never seen such a beautiful balancing energy of the throat before. It was really, and so supported by this higher consciousness. I even feel it in my own throat, like,
It feels like lighter. I still got a throat like
okay. Yeah. Let's see. Let's bring in the white dragon. I feel the white dragon is so much about connection. It will be interesting to see what energy that comes through that one. Marijuana 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 It kind of showed me, it said, do like that. Now I look like a huge eye, right? If my face is there. Yeah. And it said, get used to looking at the world like that with a huge eye, with all components kind of brought together. Really, really. And when you do that, you kind of clear your space.
Yeah.
Because you constantly remind yourself of looking broader. And at the same time, this dragon, I feel like much of what we are going through with this intensity in the change in the cells and the body and everything has to do with our light bodies.
Yeah.
And it felt like the white dragon kind of brought in something on many places that had to do with sustaining us in aligning to our light body. Like more and more like it's time to fully be open to receive that stage in our evolution, to kind of really step into that.
It's the right moment.
Yeah, yeah, and it's very intense. It's very intense to receive all those energies.
Yeah.
I feel I got some planets coming in there too.
Not bad.
Yeah, just gonna have some. Let me see. Nimia katana maya katoto no miato no naya eia kototo no nashatakaya nia emenenia kakata ya tosho no menia katashana makayo to no mene etia katasha kiko Dio shutamanaka toki kitamanata kashi okotono no no menia katatana atoyo no menetea katatana nakatash keshia kotonama keshia madana kakatia koto Ishnoktayan tiakatayakatan niokotono etiakashana mana eketeya kotono no tikio kotono mana ayatakatena nanamanata. That was not really, it was like it went, the energy came from above area of planets, and it was like a crystalline sun. It was bluish white, but it had an extremely intense energy that was kind of flooding down, and it was like it held a frequency that kind of sustains us in not only aligning deeper into the light body, but I felt it was some original energies with it. Like we're talking a lot about aligning and anchoring back to our original blueprint and stuff like that. I felt it kind of went in directly to the blueprint. And I felt that a star actually could have been any one of us.
Mm.
If you see it in that perspective. So if those who listen and hear this kind of use that image to see like a grander part of you coming down to sustain you
Yeah.
in really bringing forward the original part of this. And it feels like original is a bigger word, like it contains more
Mm.
than we maybe sometimes when you talk about back to the original blueprint, yeah, like the body originally was created. Yes, but it's more to it. It's like it's not only what we was, it's what we have been, it's what also kind of what we are to become.
Yeah.
So it's like, and at the same time I felt like it the frequency was designed to activate for those who wanted it and those who are ready, uh, us as more
Mm-hmm.
than we ever kind of have imagined ourselves to be.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking straight about flipping over to being an angel or something like that, but it's like we as being have a potential to become so much more and to expand so much more. And we are kind of limiting ourselves by maybe, as they say, having these expectations about what we are in the becoming to.
Yeah.
And a lot of what I often see and read and hear is that, oh, I want to be an angel again, I want to be an alien again, I want to be a star being again. And then I ask them, okay, what's a star being? Well, that's someone who kind of shines that light and kind. Yeah. So, do you want to be like a star that's shining on the sky, or what do you really mean by this and by that? And it seems like most of the expectations people have is like very man-made,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
dimensional images.
Very 3D made.
Yeah.
And
So I felt this energy came in to sustain us in expanding our vision about.
well,
And not even just expand it, but kind of even drop any vision, but
mm,
just go for, I want to shine as much as I can. I want to be as true as I can.
exactly.
Yeah. Uh,
No limitations whatsoever.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's I think that this is the time and really remembering and therefore forgetting everything
Yeah.
we start thinking about or started understanding. Pull
Yeah.
yourself away from the table, forget it all, and start being as open as possible for whatever can be.
Mm.
Because that's what I'm doing lately, and then my energy is going wild. And
Yeah.
if I started thinking, oh, what can I do, and then it's all limited because I can't imagine it.
Yeah.
You can't imagine what you can be
Mm.
because you are limited in the capability of this brain system at the moment.
Yeah.
But when this is upgraded, okay, then there's a new way.
Yeah.
So it really connects with me. Yeah, and it also has really to do with the heart. I feel this
Yeah.
is really entering and settling in the heart space.
Yeah. Definitely.
Hmm.
I just have to tell you, I can even see the changes in your eyes and everything of more of the energy we have brought through. It's very physically, even physically visible.
Yeah, I can feel it, and
Yeah.
this part is really like it's like uh, almost doubled in size.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Bennett.
Robert on the go. Stay
So
away and play.
yeah, so did we achieve what we wanted to achieve? Did the stress part should be gone with everybody who's listening and open to it? And maybe it's a
Do
good
you
idea.
feel?
Sorry?
Do you feel you have anything more?
No,
Would no.
I just wanted to ask if anyone is listening to it and has
Yeah.
any questions that they always can contact you or me.
Yeah.
And that we are willing to give it a try, not even a try, but we can give it a treat.
Yeah.
And if you have something you don't want to have in group work, you can always work together with us. And Inger is still on Facebook, and you can find her there. Or if you walk in the snow, you can find her there. With beautiful pictures of ice. And if you not have been subscribing to my YouTube channel, please do. Lots of them have already subscribed. I'm already past 100, so I'm really thankful for everybody who did. Keep on watching what we do. Once in a while, Inger is also with Nicola and myself, and Patricia will also pop up in a couple of days again. And so let's see what's happening. And if you have any questions, if it's physical or energetical or whatever, hand it over, and so we at least can have a look at it. And I think that it must be a real strange thing that we don't, which we can't do. I think everything is possible at the moment.
Impossible is not a word.
Yeah, exactly.
Man-made concept. We don't believe in that.
Exactly. It's very 3D. We only think in possibilities.
Story.
Yeah. And the only thing what we need is sometimes with the question and answer with Nicola, also people are asking questions and then they're really vague. That doesn't help. If you're as open as possible, then I can really hook into it, and Inger can really hook into the energies which are in that question.
Yeah.
And we can really help. So please give us a notification how you liked it. If you don't or did, it doesn't matter if you didn't. We hope you like it. And we will be back soon.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.